And
You can't look at a business like this and say, this is what I want my child to do. I want my child to suffer rejection daily on a regular basis for at least 2 or 3 years.
he never let a day go by where he didn't let me know that, I'm telling you, it's not that easy. Please, if you want to make money, be a doctor, be a lawyer, don't do this. But I didn't care. I wanted it so bad that I just said, I'm just going to try it. Let me just try. I can fail and I'll learn from my failures.
In 1984, 15-year-old Jennifer was accepted at the prestigious LaGuardia High School for Performing Arts in New York.
She just kind of bounced up to me and went, hi. And I went, hi. And that's really where it started, and we've been friends ever since.
Somebody just asked me what you're like in high school. Oh, God. It wasn't me. I said you were good. That's what I said. I said you were sweet then and you still are.
We're from broken homes, divorced families, and there were a lot of kids that were from divorced families, and school became our home away from home.
Before long, Jennifer tapped into a hidden talent.
Jennifer's acting teacher, he was the one who told her, you're funny. You're really funny.
Aniston also stood out in the style department.
Jennifer had interesting hairdos in high school. She was a little alternative. She wore a lot of makeup, dark eyes, and she was beautiful.
That was the look, right? That didn't sweep the nation.
By the time graduation day arrived in May 1987, Jen couldn't wait to get her acting career off the ground.
She got an agent right out of high school, and her agent was in New York, so she started auditioning.
To support herself, Jennifer did what most struggling actors do. She waited tables. The experience came in handy for her first on-camera gig.
I got a Bob's Big Boy commercial. I was a waitress. I was the competition, sort of, they were mocking of you can either have this or you can have that. I was that.
Selling burgers paid some bills, but Jennifer wanted more. In January 1989, Aniston landed a small role in an off-Broadway play for Dear Life. The drama starred Tony Shalhoub, who later became famous as TV's Monk.
She was nervous and excited, and she was also ready. She'd been studying acting and wanting to be an actress for so long. She was chomping at the bit, and she was great in it.
But the critics were harsh. The play closed, and at 20, Jennifer decided to try her luck in Hollywood.
One of the most important decisions she made early on was the decision to come out to LA to try to make it as an actress and to be with her dad again.
At this point, John Aniston was a regular on the soap opera Days of Our Lives, which taped in Los Angeles.
She knew what she wanted to do with her life and her career, but she also really wanted to come to terms with her family. It didn't work immediately, but she really renewed her relationship with her dad.
Jennifer also got the skinny on one of Hollywood's cruel realities.
Producers told her to lose some weight if she really wanted the good parts. And it's not like she was fat, but she didn't, maybe have the look that producers command that everybody has.
She's forever panicked that she's gained a 16th of an inch around her waist.
She walked into my office just glowing, so sweet, so full of energy. And she wanted to just lose a little bit of weight. She looked really healthy, and so we didn't take that much off. I know there's been some reports about 30 pounds. It was not 30 pounds.
If you are dieting, you should always give yourself a 7th day. God even rested on the 7th day.
Coming up, the Rachel.
Jesus God, what am I doing wrong here if they're looking at my hair?
And later,
I remember the last episode of Friends, the best friends were all in the front row, and I thought, that's so great.
Have you ever done this before?
No, I don't see myself as a TV star. It's hard to see yourself that way. That's such a separate person than yourself. I still consider myself a really great waitress.
Long before Jennifer Aniston hit pay dirt as Rachel Green, she was just another wannabe, waiting tables and trekking to auditions. In 1990, 21-year-old Jen made a new friend.
We auditioned for a movie of the week called, if I remember correctly, Camp Cucamonga, which she got and I didn't.
They actually would know each other and run into each other all the time doing auditions around town, that he actually was part of her support system very early on.
When I got my first job, it was weird to be going somewhere and I'm like, wait, I'm missing work. I'm not going on auditions. I'm not, because you start to feel like that's your job, is your auditions, and you're a professional waitress at night.
That same year, Jennifer landed a gig on the TV version of the hit movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Ferris Bueller was, that great movie, so I think she probably had high hopes for it.
However, when Ferris Bueller premiered on NBC, ratings were lousy.
It's a new show. It's been 3 weeks, and everyone expects this wonderful piece of completed work, but so it's still sort of finding itself.
In fact, Bueller never found an audience. Execs pulled the plug after 13 episodes.
We all had our share of failed TV shows. Just goes to show you, though, that one great person is not a hit.
Over the next few years, Jen appeared in a string of failed shows. In the spring of 1994, she landed another sitcom. Aniston played the daughter of a woman who serves time for shooting her cheating husband in the butt.
This is so exciting. Why didn't you call and tell me you were coming home?
Oh, I know you, Madeline. I was hoping to avoid a big embarrassing scene.
Oh, come on. No one's going to embarrass you. Look, I just got parole from prison.
Jennifer had the unfortunate experience of being cast in a CBS series called Muddling Through that was appropriately titled, by the way, because that's what it took to get through it.
At the same time, another offer came along to play Rachel Green in a TV pilot called Friends Like These.
I was actually doing another show that was going. But it worked out because I was able to do, for I guess a 2-week period, that I did both at the same time.
Fortunately for Jen, the stars aligned. The other show went away, and Friends got the green light from NBC. The premise? 6 20-somethings live it up in New York City. Jen signed on to star alongside her old buddy Matthew Perry. 4 new friends rounded out the cast. Lisa Kudrow, Courtney Cox, David Schwimmer, and Matt LeBlanc.
We're filming in the desert outside of Vegas.
I remember her saying to me, I think this show might be different from the other shows. It just feels really good, and I love all the people on it. We had so much fun doing the pilot.
Friends premiered on September 22nd, 1994, and number 15 in the ratings.
Clicked instantly. Everybody.
One fight.
Well, forget about that. And that's difficult, but
It wasn't my fault.
No, we really, there's no egos involved. Everybody gets along wonderfully. We have fun.
By the end of season 1, it shot up to 8th place. Jennifer liked the money, more than $20,000 per episode, and the challenge of playing Rachel.
She's been very sheltered and protected and cared for by Daddy and Mommy, and now this is sort of her introduction into the real world.
She's really, like all of us, I think, are tending to try to ease her through this transition because we see that she's kind of naive.
She played Rachel in kind of a little bit of a ditzy way, a little spoiled, she had all these layers to her, and she's so likable that it worked. You really loved that character.
The sexual chemistry between Rachel and Ross simmered right from the start.
I guess you could say I'm kind of a laundry virgin.
Well, don't worry, I'll use the gentle cycle.
I don't think they knew quite at that point where they were going to take the relationship, but it's something